Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spiritual Readiness on the Time of the Shift. We are living in incredible times right now. Whatever we thought was steady, was rooted, was deep foundation, is being moved, changed, and altered by all kind of political, social, atmospheric, and even energetic events, causing everyone on the planet right now, no matter where you are, to be on edge. All of us are feeling it to a degree or to another. Even if you're not consciously admitting it, you're going by your life, through your life by keeping your nose to the ground, your body knows the truth. Therefore, there could be sensations of unease, lack of sleep. There could be all kinds of situations that will arise. For those reasons, many are turning to spiritual teaching for deeper understanding and foundation. There is a whole slew of would-be spiritual teachers that have come up because of this. They're using deep spiritual language to try to usher their tribe and the community into a deeper understanding of themselves and therefore their relationship with the divine. All that is wonderful. And that's the positive aspect of the Aquarian age. But on the other hand, many of them are not being honest and truthful. One of the advantages that we have as Homo sapien is that we have the ability to adapt. This is what made us the dominant species on Earth. We can adapt, but for adaptation to occur, we have to predict the future, perceive it, create a plan for change, and move into it rather quickly. What I am finding to be lacking, it's a giant blind spot in the light community. No one is talking about the actual landscape of tomorrow, either because of these leaders are incapable of perceiving it, or they are too scared to actually talk about it if they know what's going to happen. I have spoken about this before, and I will mention a little bit of what I have perceived through my channeling in terms of the landscape of tomorrow. This is now between now and 2024. There's going to be a steady level of change and unease. What we're calling the tribalism, the political tribalism, that's keeping and that's sweeping through the whole planet, causing many to become xenophobes, is actually not about people trying to separate and become nationalists. What it is really about is people selecting which reality that they're moving into. It's about multiple parallel realities occupying the same space, meaning we're all cohabitating perfectly on Earth, almost 8 billion people, but many of us are not going into the same destination. We're on a journey, and many of us are gathering together in separate camps and going to different destinations. The world is about to go through a split. When we cross the galactic equator, we will split in multiple parallel realities, and the xenophobe will go to one. The people who are going to the true ascended future will go to another. If you have a victim mentality issue that you're dealing with, you will go into that. And what's really, and by the way, the people who are the polyamorous, feel good at all costs kind of collective that are calling themselves conscious and that are trying to save the planet, are going to go through a different one, because it's not the ascended tomorrow, what they are trying to create. It's something else. There is a deep level of denial in trying to cover deeper work, deeper inner work, and deeper alignment with trying to pleasure self or escape through either a drug-induced spiritual experience, or for that matter, some kind of other kind of feel-good, energetic experience that does not deal with the root cause. And here is the issue. All of these external events are creating a sense of unsteadiness and fear. Yet when the galactic equator crossing happened, what that energy will read is the dominant emotion that exists in your body. And if you're in fear, no matter how much you're covering it with all kinds of stuff, no matter how much you think you belong to something else, and intellectually you think you're conscious and you're doing all the work because you've done medicine and multiple journeys, no matter how much you think that's where you are, it is not where your energy body is. Because it's that fear is unreconciled and unresolved, that's where you are. And that energy system at the galactic equator will read that and will move you into a reality where you belong because of your energetic signature. It's completely, you know, what you espouse in your thinking is not what you exist in your energy body. There's a giant difference between the two. And this is what many people are not doing. That's the blind spot. People are not realizing that whatever we think we are intellectually, whatever we think we belong to intellectually, you can believe you're Bambi, but you might be slightly Cruella de Vil, or you might be Captain Hook, or for that matter, a Little Mermaid. You need to really go within yourself and realize where you are, and whatever spiritual psychology that has caused you to feel this way, you need to resolve it. And as you resolve it and you reconcile it, you will close that gap and you will elevate yourself into a higher frequency and vibration. All right? So that's the key. And if we can do this as a collective, if the planet can do this, we're all going to go into the ascendant tomorrow because all the gates are open. When that crossing occurs, all the gates in the heavens are open. It will be up to us, depending on the kind of internal work that we're doing, by all merit, to enter into the realm and the matching frequency, depending on the amount of work that we have done internally. No one is going to, no ascended master, no journey, no medicine is going to take you there by magic. It's impossible. You have to do the real work. You have to discover who you are, where you are, and what you're dealing with, and you have to transcend it. It's the alchemist belief of changing lead into gold. And as you transcend it and change it by shifting your consciousness and your awareness and healing this false belief that has created the fear, because fear is an illusion, then you're going to move into something else, and that something else will be the new common denominator for you, and it will be the frequency at which the galactic equator will cross you, will hit your body. I hope this has clarified a little bit the process of shifting and moving through this time. Everybody is feeling fear of some kind. No matter, these influencers and teachers who are online and are claiming that they're not feeling it, and they're all in 50 and ascended, and they're talking in light language and doing all of that other stuff, they're lying to you. I'm telling you that honestly, okay? I'm a channeler, and all the people that are like me that are doing this work, there are days where we are not well because the fears have reached us. And now I can pick up, I can resolve it faster than most because I know the process, I know what I'm supposed to do, and I go within myself, I find where the fear from the outside, because the outside is a mirror, is grounded in me, and I find the weakness in my spiritual psychology that's causing me to be triggered. I resolve it. The moment I resolve it, I get better. So these experiences externally are like a mirror or a teaching method to allow us to move quickly, to accelerate quickly, so that the crossing can take us, when the crossing happens, we can be in a better place. Now, I had said before that there are all these changes that are going to occur for the next 4 to 5 years. I have to delay my presentation on this till next week. I will talk more in greater details about this next week. But for now, keep in mind that if you're not doing this deep work, you're going to go somewhere else. And it could be people in, if you're doing the work, look, think of it this way. Stop trying to rescue other people. You know that when you're in a plane, they tell you if the cabin is depressurized, oxygen mask will drop, and put the oxygen mask over your face first before you try to help someone else. That's exactly what needs to happen right now. Stop trying to rescue the rest of the world and everyone else. And all these people who are claiming that they're training their clients, their tribe, to go to the ascended tomorrow into a better future, and they're going to train them to be agent for change and all of that, and planetary leaders. All of this is great. But if you don't understand that these changes are taking place right now, and they're leading to something, and there's an actual plan in place, and if you're not guiding your clients and your community to understand the major landmarks and the major shift and all the changes that they need to do within themselves, so that they will put the oxygen mask on them, and when they begin to breathe, there is oxygen flowing, you're not serving them. Okay, there's a lot of people who are leading, but yet they are blind. So we need to be very aware of this. We need to also find the right information and the right protocol so that we can lead our community into the right place. All right, everyone. Leave a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave your comments below. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you're thinking. And next week, I will talk a little bit more about what's going to happen between now and 2024 and 2025. Thank you.